Hello. In the day we'll continue with the newest update of Soulcreek. Logan's eyes meet mine. He acknowledges me with a happy smile, tail wagging behind him. I smile back, but keep quiet, not wishing to interrupt him. Children, you will now make your predictions. Discuss these predictions with your peers begin. Immediately the students start muttering and babbling to one another in excited tones. I've never seen Logan teach before. He seems to be in his element. It's cute. I lean against the door frame and strain to hear what the children are saying. 3, 2, 1. Logan clasps his paws together once. The sound jolts the pupils' attention back to him. Children, tell me the thoughts you have shared. A few hands stood up, but one very young and eager girl at the front obviously can't tell her excitement and blurts her answer out. The brick will float. Logan regards her curiously. Explain. It'll float 'cause it's red. A few of the older children snicker, but quickly silence themselves when Logan shoots them a nasty warning glare. We do not do this. They awkwardly look away. Logan boldly approaches the girl who's spoken up. You're thinking this color's important. Yeah. Then you must test this theory. You will find other objects of this color. You will drop these into a lake outside. You will observe the results and make a conclusion. This is my challenge to you. The girl nods enthusiastically. The hound straightens up and addresses the class. Each of you will select objects in this classroom. We will test whether these will float or sink outside. Do this now. And once the children surge from their seats and start scouring the room for whatever they can find for Logan's experiment. In the chaos, Logan marches over to me. Alex, you have returned. I smile warmly. Man, it's so good to see him. Really good. All the urgency and darkness in my mind just melts away. Had to get back to you, didn't I? I gesture towards the class. It's a great lesson. So you guys do teach old knowledge. Logan cocks his head, confused. This is a science lesson. Explain. That's what the old knowledge is, right? There's no Zephyr technology in this. Technology is science, just used in different ways. Perhaps this lesson is about thinking and observing. Yeah, that's a science lesson. As if awkwardly, I look around to check no one's listening, then step a little closer. Logan catches my concern and leans in. Around us, the classroom remains chaotically noisy. I need to talk to you. You're okay? I saw something out there. It's about the thing Nitro is investigating. His eyes widen. He does another check to ensure no little ears are peeking in. Tell me what you have seen. Not here. Have you got a moment to talk outside? He groans uncertainly, looking back to the class. I'm responsible for these pupils. This matter can wait until the lesson has ended. I guess so, but we should discuss it today. Then I will find you at Aeon's home soon. We will then discuss what you have found. Alright, is Nitro back yet? No, but he is thrilled. He will return very soon. He glances down at the martial arts books in my hands. He had found Savage. Oh yeah, sort of. I swear, holding the book up. Found it once, actually, but I lost it. He scowls. You must be more careful. Yeah, not like that. I traded it. Long story, I did find charging cables for a wireless computer, though. Okay, you must give these to Aeon. Do this now. I nod. See you there, then. Wait. Before I can leave, Logan grabs me by the shoulders and pulls me into a warm, crushing hug. I grab my face crusted into his fluffy chest and manage to reach around and pat him on the back. Hey, I miss you too, big guy. Alex, you have completed this task. You are a black runner now. You will do great things for Alea. This is your pal. His tail wags madly behind him. He ruffles my hair, fasten and places a quick kiss on my forehead. As I pull away, blushing like an idiot, I spot a young girl staring at us like a statue, mouth open in confused awe. Logan flinches. I must return to this lesson. I'll see you soon, Alex. I pat his arm. Yeah, meet you at Aeons later. Giving him a final wink, I turn and leave, looking to his lessons. He fussily calls the class together once again. Here he is, folks. Alex, the last human, a fully fledged black winner. And here he is, folks, Bite, the brain butler, a fully fledged black winner. Holly. Now you earned it. Couldn't do this without you. We're a team. Huh, does that mean I can invoke my white on any sandwich we find? Yeah, sure. Not sure what kind of sandwich will interest you, though. Oh, you're just right. There's bound to be some hard data out there I could thoroughly enjoy. Got it. We'll keep an eye out for data porn. Alright, let's go see Aeon. Sure, we gotta stop somewhere on the way, though. Picking up the pace, I moved back through the Draconian village, trying to remember where a particular someone's home is. Tucked away behind the wall, I find the door I'm looking for. I knock. After a few moments, there's no answer. I knock again. Bubble, it's Alex. There's a clattering and shuffling around before the door swings open. Bubbles' disheveled form emerges from the darkness. He looks as unkempt and exhausted as usual. His infected eyes is even more swollen than yesterday. What do you want? Knowing well he's a man of few words, I covered the sentiment and silently tossed him a pack of the Exotech antibiotics. He's startled by the gesture, the box just hitting him in the chest and falling to the ground. Half a second later, he makes a move to catch it. I roll my eyes. Take one pill every morning for 14 days. Baba, confused and perturbed, reaches down and picks up the box, staring at it as though it's a freshly laid dog turd. What's this? It's for your eye. It'll help the infection. He glares at me, unconvinced. These yours? No, they're yours. Zephyr medicine. Don't say thank you. Don't say anything. Just take them and close the door. He stares back at the box, totally bewildered. I watch him cautiously open the box with a clawed finger and stare at the pills within, sealed in their plastic pockets. Then he looks back up at me. Why? You'll lose your eye if you don't take them. That's why. Nah, don't mean that. I mean, why? For a second, I don't answer. I know how you feel, okay? I lost everything to the Black Stones. Everything. You lost hope. I get it. I thought. You hesitate. Bubba stares, eyes wide. Thought there was nothing I could do, ever. But there is. Things are going to start changing around here. It's what my people would have wanted. If I give up, I failed them. Whoever it was you lost, I'm sorry, I really am. But they wouldn't have wanted you to give up either. Bubba's lost for words. He avoids my eye, staring down at the pills in his hand. I'm familiar with the look. It's the same one Taki and Loken wore when they spoke of Carmine, like the world is 1,000 miles away. You ain't so terrible, I think. Man's smile. Maybe I am, but I'm not a monster. You come to me if you need anything, alright? Yeah, we'll do that. Before he closed the door, I could swear I detected a hint of a smile on his face. I watched the door for a moment. Within, I hear the sound Burrow opening the plastic pill pockets. Satisfied, I turn and head to Aeon's home. When I arrive, I'm pleasantly surprised to see Milo outside first. He sat on the ground next to Aeon's vehicle, surrounded by a small scrap heap of discarded junk, electronics, and disassembled machines. The little guy has made quite a mess. He's entirely engrossed in whatever he's building, tongue sticking slightly out of his mouth as he screws two metal pipes together. I'm pretty surprised to see an old battery, some complex wire work, and a small circuit board taped to his invention. Whatever it is, it looks complex. Hey there, shithead. He jumps, eyes wide as golf balls, as he gobs up at me. You're alive. What do you mean? Milo jumps up to his seat. Did you get any more cool scars? Not this time. Lame. Or smirk, stuffing his soda. Shrek, how things go with Aeon? Before he can answer, a booming voice roars out from the cabin. It's good, very good. This one. Got an eye for technology, he has. AI waddles over, adjusts his spectacles, and clapping Milo on the shoulder. Reminds me of a young auto monkey does. Lets me take apart all his junk. It was awesome. I feel like I could make something. I feel like I could make anything. Oh yeah? So what are you making now? This. He holds up the contraption he's put together. AI help with this first one. You made 2 of these? 3. I found the device. Is that a blinder? Wow, nice. And what? Well, that's what these are called. Black one and smoke bomb. I tried to make one myself. It went bad. Craft isn't my forte. Oh no. No smoke, just a boom. Big boom. What? You could blast a crater the size of the hull with this. You could. Bam, no survivors. You made a bomb? Fuck yeah. What the fuck, Milo? Are you insane? What's the big deal? It's perfectly safe. It's a bomb. How's that safe? It's okay. It'll only blow up if I push a button here. He carelessly points his finger onto a small switch. The tip hovering inches from blowing us all sky high. Panicking, I snatched the thing from his grasp. Hey, damn it, Aeon. Let the boy vent, Alex. Let him. No harm is making some explosive. He's 11. I was only gonna make another 4. I glare. No more bombs, bitch. Why can't you craft something that won't accidentally kill us all if you drop it? Milo looks down at his device in my hands, grumbling sadly. I sigh, feeling guilty. I just don't want any accidents. It's a good bomb, though. Well done, you did good. So I can make more? Yeah, can't you just make a bowl of something? Bowls are boring. I'd rather stick arrows up a cat's ass and have it fart them out. How about if I made a smaller bomb? Not for killing people. It could be, I don't know, a constipation aid. That's fine. Stick it up your butt when you're all clogged up and lift the fuse. Blast those stubborn turds right out of you. It'll be great for old people. Why can't you just be normal? He just grins. I suppose it's preferable to take it down early. Still, no more bombs. When you're older, you can put whatever you want up other people's butts with their consent. He sticks his middle finger up at me. I will turn to Jesse with a wink. He smirks. I did have an idea for a grappling hook. Here, let me try it. Before I can inquire further, he jumps back to his scrap heap and begins gathering more pieces around him, laying them out on the ground as his meticulous brain begins piecing something together. I feel sorry for whatever enemies he makes I do. If his idea of helping someone is blowing their ass off, I can't imagine what he'd do to someone he actually once did. Let's watch him, Aeon. Bombs aside, he really needed this. Aye, frustrated he is. His school lessons aren't challenging enough. He's bored. Too smart for that. Too smart. He'd have done well with the Autobots, he would. I stared at him thoughtfully. What was it like being trained by them? Aeon sighs glumly. Well, lad, very well. Long days reading, writing, learning, tests too. Just every day. You fail, bam, that's a beating. Sounds horrible. Alright, but good learning. A few dozen of us youngsters were there. No talking, no playing, only lessons. Is that why you left them? He shakes his head. Oh, no. Used to sneak out, I did. Out into the world. No one else did, just me. Ever get caught? No. I was sneaking mode. But I saw the world, Alex. It was a good world. Damaged though, very damaged. I thought I could help people out here, not in there. So I went out. And here I am. For its worth, everyone who's ever met you thinks you're pretty incredible, especially Logan. I'd say you made the right call. And waves off my praise with a chuckle. Maybe. Lost out on a lot. All that technology. Maybe I'd know more if I'd stayed. Secrets, baby. Many secrets. He goes quiet for a moment. So you never learned much about how they actually work, the other monks? No. Never the world goes. Nothing like that. Not old enough to be trusted, no, no. Hmm. Aeon regards me curiously. All right there, lad. Yeah, yeah. Just think of things I saw out there. Of course, you won the Bleakstone. It went well, did it? I plunged a hand to my jacket pocket and tugged out the mess of old cables, holding them out to Aeon. I found what we need. Oh, perfect. Perfect. These will do. They will. He snatches them from me, holding them up to spectacles to inspect them carefully. With a little luck, we can get Wyatt's old computer functioning again. I'll need to tinker with the electronics a little more. It shouldn't take long. I saw some pretty wild stuff in there. Do you know anything about the radio tower? Nothing, lad, nothing. Radio tower, you say? Yeah, an old exotech building. Could be more in other places. The Autobots are keeping them active. I was wondering if you might know why. Leon shakes his head. Afraid not, afraid not. If the Autobots need it on, though, best left alone, I say. Another thought occurs. Hey, Aaron, what do you know about Lake Quike? At that, the mole's gaze fixes on me. His forehead tightens. Ask me that, or you? Why though, why? I had a vision. I'm not sure, something to do with my wit. The lake seemed important. Aeon scratches his chin, humming under his breath. I keep telling Elokin to stay away from there. I do. How come? I was younger, much younger. There was a fever wife below the spine, many dead, many. But I found the cause, I did. Did you cure it? Afraid not, afraid not. Ended the suffering. I foresaw the containment. Sad times, very sad. What caused it? Bacteria, terrible sickness, not from Alea either. How did the disease from outside Alea get here? Before she died, I spoke with the first sufferer, the patient Zero. I did. They've been swimming in Lake Quike, and so I went. He pauses. What did you see? I saw whales. Whales in a lake? How'd they get there? It's no lake, Alex. Not at all. It's a marine cavern, miles and miles deep and wide, leads straight to the ocean, I believe, far from here. Those whales I saw, poor things, washed ashore, ripped to pieces, not eaten though. No, not for feeding. This was sport. Yeah, it smelled bad. It was so bad. Something's in that lake, Alex. Something from the ocean. I shiver, whispering the first word that comes to my mind. Yeah. Nothing. I don't want to think about it. I just hope we can get White's tablet working. Of course. Just think about it, Alex. What could these humans work have to offer us? Insights, clues? Who can say? It'll be good to know who he was. My gaze travels sideways, over my mouth to speak, but nothing comes out. All right, there, lad. Yeah, it doesn't matter. How long do you think Aeon smiles in sympathy. He sees straight through me. He might be your father, Alex. He might. Or he might not be. It's whatever. If White is my dad, he's still gone. Just like everyone else. Aeon shuffles over to me, patting my arm. I smile. I'm alright. He sighs, looking over at the distant setting sun. I spoke with Loken today. I did. Oh yeah? The Hound worries about you. For the longest time, I don't answer. We both stand silent, our eye lines trained on the horizon. When I woke up, Logan told me the world had ended. It didn't even faze me. I was nobody, not a care in the world. I missed that. Aeon shakes his head. I met plenty of people, Alex. Good people, bad people, all those in between. But the ones I love, that's something special. It makes you, it does. To love is to be someone, defines you. Everyone needs that, even the last human. My fist clenches. I want my memory back, just to see their faces. Even if that was taken from me. If I have to be someone, I'll choose who that is. Someone useful. He'll get stuff done. I'm done being weak. Can you? I found. Choose that. Really, now? Love is wearing your heart on the outside, Alex. Is that weakness? Then call me a weakling, boy. Go ahead. And a smirk. I think you're one of the strongest people I know. There's a pause. If why is my dad denying? Say no more. Whatever's on that computer, Alex, we'll all deal with it. All of us. You, me, Logan, everyone. I'm guessing Logan told you about the breach. Ian nodded solemnly. I think I saw another one on the way back here. Blaming yourself, are you? It's an algorithm. They want it. Perhaps we need to know more. We do. Much more. Who made it? Why? I was assuming it was created by them. It's supernatural. Nothing the Zephyr could have done. Ian grumbles uncertainly. Don't be so sure. Whoever placed it in those satellites wanted you to find it. They knew about you. They did. We already know one human you had a connection to. We do. I looked down at him with a frown. You think Wyatt might have created an algorithm? A hunch. A small hunch. You look for connections, Alex. The algorithm you're conditioned. Wyatt. Astrotech all connected. I think you're closer than you think. You mustn't give up. No. They'll beg for caution. They will. You mustn't. Now isn't the time for caution. People are dying out there. They always have, Alex. Always have. Science doesn't demand caution. We also be ready for those consequences. If not, he gestures around at the village. We stay here. We die. I say the black stones are fear. Profound fear. How do you beat fear? Step into the dark. Shine the light. If you know, even if you know there are monsters, especially then. I bet the Zephyr thought the same thing. And compare us to them, will you? No, different situations. They had it all, wanted more. They did, but us, no. We have nothing, and so much to gain, so much. The mole's wisdom is cut off by a shuffling of footsteps behind us. We both turn. My heart lurches with surprise when I see our visitor. Nitro. I rush over quickly, observing his mood. He hears me, but his blind eyes seem duller than usual. His face is frozen in apathy. As I approach, he comes to a stop. Are you alright? When did you get back? He doesn't answer. What's wrong? T? He nods. Jaw clenched. I never see him so disturbed. Whatever news he has, I already know it isn't good. Kettle's inside, boy. Inside. Nitro nods, then turns from me wordlessly and fumbles towards Aeon's hut. Wait. He ignores me and steps inside. The door shuts with a clunk. Perturbed, I look back at Aeon. Go talk to him, Alex. Go, Black Wonder business. Milo and I will see to getting Wyatt's computer charged. Alright, thanks, Aeon. And seriously, please, don't let my acolyte make any more bombs. No promises, none. He scowls at me, leaving to join Milo. I roll my eyes, then head into his hut to see what's got Nitro so agitated. Of course, I'm pretty sure I already know. Nitro is standing within, still as a statue. Behind him, Aeon's iron kettle is resting atop a ramshackle gas burner. The wise Black Runner is just staring at nothing. His ears twitch as I enter, but otherwise he's completely silent. Never see you so disturbed, Alf or T. His lips curl, briefly. Sometimes I just stare out the window like this. I like to imagine what I could see is coming. A sunset, an ocean, a forest. I don't know what any of them look like really. In my head, they're all beautiful. Windows are wonderful things. I could use a little wonder right now. Were you going to tell him he's just staring at the wall? I wasn't, no. I'll slowly take a seat by Aeon's table, leaning forward. I saw one too, a breach or the aftermath. When, on the way back from Bleakstone, there were bodies everywhere. The grass was red. They were cut to pieces. Survivors. I shook my head. The silence spoke for itself. What did you find? He takes a breath. Windshield wardens had it cleaned up. They don't want word to get out. Seems wise, indeed. but there were enough echoes there to relive the moment. He closed his eyes, inhaling deeply. Imagine the most impossible thing, so fantastical it can't be entertained even for a moment. Those poor people, and the hatred, Alex. Imagine a being that hates you with the utmost intensity. It breaks the spirit. They were cut down, confused and terrified, never knowing what was happening. It couldn't be possible. But it was. I heard the full message. What message? The survivor, Dravonia, Benson didn't hear everything the negative one said. But I did. Fix it. Fix the key. At the spider. I found. The spider? What's that? I have no idea. Damn it, what's happening, Nitro? I don't know. It makes no sense. What is this algorithm to them? Liz wanted it. Even as an infant, later trapped in the boneyard just for me. Seemed to think it would make him stronger. It's the key to everything that started this. Whoever owns the algorithm owns Soulcreek. No, this is different to Glitz. I felt that demon's fury. It didn't care about the algorithm. It lacked the capacity to even think about it. There's something we're missing. Pieces are in play that shouldn't be. That boy of yours, Milo. He dreams with a silver down his spine. The eyes stare at him from a dark place. Right now, I feel it too, for all of us. We're being watched by a force unseen. Like something controlling them? We have to be extremely careful how we act. We're on thin ice. Even discuss this matters is dangerous. Behind us, a kettle reaches a soft boil. Nitro ignores it, at the very least. The players need to know it's not safe to travel out there. That's our first move. I think Wyatt might have some answers. Any luck with his computer? I found charging cables. Aeon is handling it. Good. Then let's warn Dravonia. Could at least save a few lives while we come up with our plan. Not in agreement, I get up as Nitro heads back outside. Nervous, I follow him. Outside, I'm pleasantly surprised to see Loken has returned from teaching. He's made conversation with Aeon and grins happily at me when I emerge. Then he sees Nitro. His tail stops wagging when he reads the black on his face. Nitro, you okay? Far from it, old friend. Where's Rachitan? I'm thinking she will be in the hall. This is where she always is. Then let's go. We'll fill you in on the way. From his scrap pile, I watch Milo's eyes squinting with concern. He knows something's up. I shoot him a smile. It's all good. Be back soon. Sit here. He just nods, though tense. Loken glances down nervously at Aeon. The mole just takes his paw and pets it. Whatever it is you need to do, Hound, go. Get back here. We are done, though, yes? Alice needs to look at Wyatt's computer. Is it charging? The mole grins happily, pointing to the tablet that's testing on his old vehicle. The bonnet is open, and a number of cables and wires have been attached to the rusted battery. One cable leads straight to the computer. On the screen, I see a small lightning bolt icon flashing. Nice, great work, Aeon. Give it time, an hour or two, then check back. We'll see what Wyatt has to say. Come on, Alex. Loken. Impatient, Nitro gestures us quickly to follow him. Loken and I trail behind. The giant hound steps close to me. Alex, there's a crisis. You could say that. Now I must tell you something before we discuss this crisis. It is important. What is it? Yeah. He suddenly throws his arm around my shoulder, and I'm tugged into his chest. He nuzzles the top of my head and growls happily. It is good to see you. This is all I wish to say. I blush furiously, reaching up and scratches his ears. Yeah, you too, big guy. Hurry! Casting his urgency, Loken and I step away from one another and keep pace with Nitro. On the way, Nitro fills Loken in on what he saw. Loken is quiet as he considers the facts. 2 confirmed breaches. It's no longer speculation. Alea is in grave danger. I'm not sure what path we must take. Me neither. Seems pretty straightforward to me. They both stare at me. We find out what the spiral is and repair the algorithm. No, it is not a good idea to be doing what these demons are wanting. Exactly. Could just make things worse. If we don't try, the breaches will just continue. Everyone in the layer could be completely fucked. I don't think of another solution. We'll destroy this algorithm. But Alex already did that. It's what caused this mess in the first place. And if fixing the algorithm is the answer, then destroying it also destroys any chance we have of solving this. By the way, we might need it. Body is speaking. Sorry, keep forgetting you can't hear him. Hardly matters either way. We don't know what or where the spot is. You ever heard of it, Logan? No, I have never hearing these words before. I grumble. Just another mystery for the pile. Welcome to the life of a black one. You spend your days chasing your tail, only to find you never had one all along. It's a life no sane biped would ever choose. I grin. Lucky for us, I'm neither. Outside Javonia's hall, we spot Kaiser's imposing warden standing idle by the door, the colossal rhino Sve. Javonia's inside. Sve just nods and a grunt, gesturing at the door. Ah, the strong and solid type, like a big cow with social anxiety. The rhino grunts at Nitro, annoyed. I hide a smirk as we head inside. There isn't much in the way of activity inside. A few straggling Draconi are hanging around at tables. Others are clearing away countless wooden plates piled with leftover food. Seems as though we just missed a feast. The smell of fire-roasted meat and boiled vegetables almost chokes me. I notice Logan's nose twitching in agitation as we pass the table with a few remaining scraps of food left. Hungry? There's plenty left. Later, we must address our chieftain first. Travonia is nowhere in sight, but it doesn't take us long to find Caius. He's in quiet conversation with a few of his wardens. Whenever they're discussing, he quickly dismisses them when he notices us approaching. As they go, I spot them quietly, murmuring to themselves in anxious, hushed tones. A trio of black runners must seem an omen of bad luck. I wish they were wrong. Caius announced at Nitro. You're back. Good to see you. No need to rub it in. We're having news. We must speak with Dravonia. Tell me. Dravonia must hear this too. Is he here? Caius grunts and rolls his eyes. Right here. He offers me a quick glance before retreating into the back rooms to find his sister. While he's gone, Nitro drops his voice. Remember, we keep as much of this between us as we can. Can't help but feel like that was aimed at me. Relax, human. The hound's as much as a liability as you. Logan growls. Dravonia is my chieftain. I'm trusting her. I'm only not trusting Caius. Logan, this entire situation is crooked. Demons don't act on logic. Something else is behind this, aside from the algorithm. These two have a pursuit for brute force, and I don't want them making a rash decision until I'm entirely sure what eyes are upon us. We trust no one. We can't do this alone, Nitro. Caius even offered to support us. We agreed not to go down that route, Alex. No, you agreed. I still say he might know something we don't. Besides, what's your beef with Dravonia? No beef, just rumors. What rumors? Logan snows softly. We are in the hall of our chieftain. We will not discuss these rumors now. It is disrespectful. A few moments later, Caius returns with Dravonia at his side. What news? Logan and I glance at Nitro. He steps forward, clear his throat. I wish it were less dire, but we believe Elia may no longer be safe. So it's true. Yes. Dravonia snarls, turning to her brother. There you have it. This is serious now. 2 confirmed breaches. Now we have war with the negative ones To contend with? Wait, two? You know about the fields east of here? Both chieftains stare at my side. I feel Nitro glare at me. East? No, there's been another slaughter to the south all this morning. You're saying there's been a third? Okay, I see what Nitro meant about me being a liability. Well, maybe I saw. Fuck it, yes. I saw a group that would be attacked. Then there can be no misunderstandings. We have had multiple breaches in only 2 days. She turns to her brother. We'll inform the other chieftains. All trade must be paused. Alea is no longer safe to travel. That'll cause a panic. No one's ready for this. Then we tell them it's an Aslander war that's gotten out of hand. Do you have a better solution? Why are you asking me? Eyes narrow, Caius turns his baleful glare onto Nitro. Looking at me, he rounds on us, fists clenched. What aren't you three telling us? I look at Nitro, who just crossed his arms over his chest in defiance. Look his ears flattened. I wish I had the same optimism as you, Caius. We're just as lost. Enough! Even Nitro flinches at Caius' roar. Logan tries to push me behind him, but I wrestle him off me. First a frenzy, then Alice's condition. Now breezes. Pull your heads out your asses and tell us the truth now. There's a silence. Logan looks to Travonia for guidance, but she only glares at him. He whines nervously. Seems the two siblings share the sentiment. The behavior of these demons is too unusual. This is a black woman matter. I'm sure that's of great consolation to the dead, Nitro. I'm sorry if we knew about. We found the key to Soulcreek. There, I fucking said it. Alex. Go on. Alex, do not. Oh, come on. We got nothing. Might be time for a bit of brute force. I started a fucking mess, and I'm finishing it. I turned my back to Nitro and Logan and faced the two chieftains. The moment Logan woke me up, a signal activated in 2 places. Logan took me to the first. We found an algorithm, half of a key. What is an algorithm supposed to be? It's computer code, but this one is somehow linked to the demons. They can sense it. The moment we took the first half, they went crazy. The frenzy. Exactly. We went to Devil's Crag to find the second half. Something beat us to it. I had to break the algorithm to prevent something worse. Didn't have a choice. But that very same night, the first breach happened. Travonia glances at Nitro and Logan. Both of them are silent. Logan only nods. Will they continue? We do not know. Then how do we stop them? Same answer. The tigers both grumble in unison. We need action, not patience. I understand your frustration, but the Black Souls are extremely reactive to those who pry. The breaches are proof of that. You two of our people know exactly what happens to those who dig too deep. Don't you dare bring a living to this. There may be storms in the ocean. These will pass. That's not good enough, Logan. How long until the storm of yours reaches our clan? I want something done before then. All this because of your algorithm, Alex. Fix the key. Then we fix it. Seems like the only option. Nitro growls urgently. Nitro growls urgently. That's exactly what these negative ones want. It is not mattering. We are not knowing how to fix this algorithm. If you wanted to find out, how might we begin? They haven't given us much to go off of. Fix the key and the spire, that's it. In an instant, Caius' face twists in sudden horrifying recognition. He gulps at Nitro, mouth slightly ajar. A spire? They said that? If one of us gulps at Caius. Do you know something, brother? At once, Caius tightens his jaw and straightens up. Logan and Nitro are scowling in suspicion. Caius' eyes lock with mine. He meets I meet his stare waiting. He sighs from his sister. I know where it is. What? How? Explain. I've been there. Excuse me? Are you serious, Caius? Yes, it's a cave, north, beyond the Great Barrier, hidden below the Twin Peaks on the shore of Quark. Caius, this is inside the Black Zone. Tell me how you are knowing of this place. I. He looks at Giovanni again, his words failing him. Say it, brother. Elira said it. Giovanni rounds on her brother, furious. She's dead, Caius. You promised. Don't. You never heard her. You swore to abandon this nonsense. How dare you spit on her grave? You saw to that yourself when you let her go gallivanting around there. I didn't give up on her. I listened. What crime is that? Giovanna shakes her head. You disappoint me, brother. What, because I clung to hope like a child, I regret nothing. You, on the other hand, have plenty to regret, sister. Giovanna glares at him with a fury I've never seen her possess, but Caius stands his ground. And what regret is that? I burned my sister, while you fled east to overthrow an entire clan. Never forget who had to put your foolishness in its place. Caius bares his dark teeth at her, eyes dripping with venom. I will never forget. The tension feels dangerous, explosive. I never imagined them at each other's throats like this. I always thought they were close, but now it's like they're at war once again. Whatever still hangs between them is the remnants of something deep, something intense, resentment I can't fathom. Nitro clears his throat, bravely diffusing the constant tension between the two titans. Caius, don't take this the wrong way, but nothing that Fawn says carries any meaning. Well, Alira's words did, because I traveled to the spire. I went into that cave-in. And there's a door. What kind of door? It was metal strong. I couldn't open it. I saw traces of what I believed to be the old knowledge. It was Zephyr. My eyes widened. Was there a symbol on it? Everyone stares at me. Caius blinks, confused. A symbol. Like blue with circles and letters? It would have said Exotech in my language. Do you see anything like that? Yes. That's it. The spire is an old Exotech bunker. Hold on. Gods, maybe Aeon was right. The Zephyr created it there. Of course, that's where we could put it back together. We have to go. Slow down. Stepping through those doors could have severe consequences for all of Alea. And having the algorithm in our hands could be the only way of stopping these breaches. And doing so could be handing the demons their greatest weapon against us, which could consequently be our greatest weapon against them. Am I hearing you right? You want to use it? It was left for me. That thing twisted your mind like a toy. You've no hope of controlling it. We don't know. Oh, just stop. Give it a fucking break. We have a saw here, an actual saw. We know exactly where to dig. Fuck the consequences. Alea is messed up, and things need to change. You want to keep banging on with ignorance is the order of the world? Because I'm already sick to my fucking stomach of it. Look, I get it. Could be a trap. Could make things worse. Are you really okay just sitting here while those things pick us off from the Black Zone? How long until an entire swarm comes out and wipes an entire clan off the face of Alea? Maybe, just maybe, the consequences will be in our favor. It's about damn time. I'm going to the spire. I'll see what's there, and I'll do it alone if I have to. There's silence, broken only by an anxious, uncertain whine for Logan. I turn to Caius. Could you take me there? Caius' nostrils flare as he inhales deeply. Then he nods. Yes. No. Logan steps over, teeth bared at Caius. You were wanting to kill Alex. I do not trust you. It will hardly be in my interest now, Logan. I won't touch a hair on his little head. No, I'm also come on this journey. I'm trusting Alex. He is a great black runner. He believes his path is correct. We will take it. I smile, patting his arm. Thank you, Logan. For the best, we never get far without experienced black runners anyway. Nitro, there's no twisters. You realize we're all going to die horribly. Yep. I suppose we've already eaten the poison. Might as well let the damn plague. Alright, you, me, Logan, Caius. We'll leave for the spire, see what's there, and decide what to do. How far is it? A day's travel. If we leave tomorrow morning, we can avoid moving at night. Hold on. Giovanni marches over to me. I admire your tenacity, Alex, but you can't go north of the Great Barrier. Absolutely not. Why? Because that's Ashlander territory. You'll be killed well before you reach the spire. So, we avoid them. Don't be reckless. All four of you have easily recognized faces. Any Ashlander would bite their own jaw off to have you as hostages. You never even reach Lake Crike with your head still on your shoulders. I turned to Logan and Nitro. Couldn't you guys navigate around them? I do not know. I believe our chieftain is correct. There are many Ashlander gangs in this area. They are not friendly with me. I'll say, whichever Ashlander brings their warlord to the Whisperer's pelt could ask for anything they want as reward. He gestures at Caius, and I dare say his head would fetch a pretty price too. Let them try. I eat Ashlander thugs for breakfast. It's their homeland. All your experience pulling spines out won't help. We have 100 poison darts sticking out your ass, Caius. These gangs have spent longer in the black zones than any black runner. They're not to be underestimated. We can't outpace them. We need to take a longer route. I'm thinking we travel east instead. We will go around Lake Crike this way and avoid Ashlander territory. That'll take an extra 4 days. We've already had 3 breaches in just 2. We don't have time for another route. We'll take the risk. No, that route is suicide. Fine. Then we travel with our wardens, Draconian Riptide. That's 300 warriors. You can't take an army into the Black Zone. A second negative one would cut through us like a hot knife through sit. Aya killed one of those damn things by herself. Even 1,000 wardens can't compare to Aya. She was at least above any of us. This group will be too large. If a demon is not finding us, we will still be seen by those Ashlanders. They will have greater numbers than us. I'm not sending my brother, the 3 greatest black runners in Alea, and all of our wardens to their deaths. Sighs at me in sympathy. Sorry, Alex, that path to the spire is fraught with peril. This plan of yours is too dangerous. Unless the 4 of them scour me. We just need someone who will guide us through Ashlander territory, right? Negotiate around them, if need be. I know someone. Explain. I made a friend. When did that happen? Today, actually. She owes me a favor after I saved her life. I mean, after she saved mine. After she tried to beat me up. After she robbed me. Long story. Her name's Bakara. She's a black runner too. She knows the Ashlander gangs better than any of us. I don't know the name. I do not either. This black runner can be trusted. I wish. I think so. What other choice do we have? I know Bakara. How? She has a reputation of getting on the wrong side of Ashlander warlords. She said she's pretty friendly with most, but some guy named Silas has it out for her big time. Silas, that conniving little snake, hasn't choked on his own bathwater yet. Apparently not. She's on the run from him, and the ground's disappearing all around her. When I found her, Silas's thugs were right on her tail. She's desperate. Desperation doesn't ensure trust. So what if we agree to try and help her in return, offer some protection? Yes, this would keep this person loyal to our task, but we must still ensure this person is watched carefully. Agreed. I don't like these odds. I'm not letting any of you go without backup. She thumbs her chin thoughtfully for a moment. Take Taki with you. Will she even come? Last time she went anywhere near Blackstone was Carmine. She's still hurting over this. But perhaps she will join us if she is spoken to. I feel safer knowing my first guardian is watching your backs. She's a finer warrior than any of us. Caius scoffed smugly. Just all you want, Caius. You know damn well you'll stand a greater chance with her on your side. Agreed. Alright, so me, Logan, Nitro, Caius, Bakawa, and Taki. We get to the spire. We see what's there. First, Alex, we need to agree on one thing. Nitro steps over to me, his blind eye drilling into my soul. If we fix the algorithm, we do it to stop these breaches, not to use it. Agreed? Sure. Logan clears his throat. Then we will leave tomorrow morning. It is already late. We must be rested for this journey. This is being your plan, Alex. You're starting of all this, or not. It's the right call. I just know it. Devonia lowers her voice to Caius. So this is your redemption, is it? And they will die for those words. If this works, then at least you didn't die for nothing. You'll be going into the black zone. There could be negative ones waiting for you. Shit, we're beyond caring about that now. There could be one right outside the door. I'm not afraid of those Sarks. You don't know fear. Believe me, I do. Alex, yeah. Thank you. I smile nodding. Well then, that's that. Logan and Alex, I suggest we retire to Aeons. We should use his resources to prepare some supplies. This is a good idea, Nitro. We must be ready for this journey. There may be many dangers. And plus, secrecy. My craft isn't exactly good. Try asking your acolyte for pointers. Logan smirks, roll my eyes. I'll meet you there. I'll go find Taka and ask her to come along. She's on duty right now. You'll find her by the farms. Right, thanks. Logan? I command you to survive this task. And Alex? Same to you. I grin. Too angry to die, Chief. She gives me a wink, turning to the others. You'll leave at sunrise tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Until then. So that's it. The path is set. No turning back now. Nitro and Logan head to Aeon's hut. Caius stays to speak with Devonia. And head out towards the farms to find Taki. Did you get all that? I did. It's whiskey, but it's something. So let's say it goes well. We find an algorithm, the breaches stop, everything calms down. What then? What do you plan to do with the algorithm? I just think, if we control it, to save everyone, that's what we do. That's all. Yeah, let's go find Taki. Put some bite out of my focus and head to farms. Taki isn't hard to find. She's keeping a keen watch over the farms as the Draconic workers toil on their farms. She's leaning elbows first on a fence, spear resting beside her, eyes glazed in boredom. I march up next to her and lean on the same fence. The whole life of our first guardian. Since I got here earlier, everyone's fucking each other. You guys are good at that. Feels ain't the only thing that's further human. She winks at me, picking up her spear again. What's up, Alex? Fancy another ass kicking? Me and my tits are ready to smell your face. Heh. How can you be so sure I wouldn't be into that? Stab me in the eye with your silent stiffy, and I'll know. If it happens, it happens. I look back over at the fields, my face tightening. We need your help. Oh yeah, how bad? Bad. Ah, we needs killing. Nothing like that. It's a Blackwater thing. Her stare darkens. You gotta keep this to yourself for now. People will panic. Okay, well, Amalia's hit me. Do you know what a breach is? She laughs. Ha, fuck off. You're not sitting with me, are you? Slowly, I set my hand. There's been 3 that we know of. Taki's frozen, staring, her jaws clenches. That isn't funny. You really think I joke about this? That's what the Anunnaki were here for yesterday, the one Dravonia. You're trying to tell me it ain't safe out there no more? Quite possibly. People have died. I saw it. You blackrunners preached it. Stay out of the black zones and you're fine. What the fuck changed? At that, I found a key. Lies in my head, right here. At my temple. A couple of days ago, we broke it. Didn't have a choice. It's possible I broke something else in the process. We got a plan though. Caius knows where we could get it fixed. At a place called the Spire. The fuck does Caius have to do with this shit? Keys in your head? This just takes your head, turn it away. Now this is Blackwater problem. It's going to be everyone's problem if this doesn't stop. Caius is going to take us to the Spire, located at Nitro too. Problem is it's north of the Great Burial. Yeah? Have fun getting spanked by Aslanders. I got a plan for that. Someone owes me a favor. They got a better sense for Aslander movements than any of us. I'm hoping they can guide us through. Shouldn't be trusting folks you don't know. I don't. That's why we need you there too. She calls at me. Go fuck yourself. Taki, please, if only once. I never get a word out. She rounds on me, teeth bared in fury. I don't give a rat's shit what Javonia wants. My last dollar near the Black Zones weren't no fucking vacation. I know, it stuck to you, like a disease, you said. Well, staring at a bunch of farmers isn't any cure. Don't you want payback, closer? Oh, look at this bitch, human thinks he's a fucking Simon now. You don't know me, Alex. You weren't there. Go wash the blood of a few kids off your hands, then come back and tell me you understand. She turns to leave. Taki, eat my whole human. Look, I just think. Okay, fine. You want to hear it? I'm a fucking mess too. She stops in her tracks. You saw what the Blackstones did to me at the Devil's Crag? Taki slowly turns around, eyes blazing with fury, but at the very least, willing to hear me out. I can't sleep, Taki. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm scared, Taki. I'm scared something will happen to Logan, or Aeon, or Milo, or anyone. I don't want to lose anyone else. I can't. But you know what? I'm done being hurt. The Cascade took everything from me, and they're gonna pay for it. I'm gonna make it right. If anyone tries to stop me, I'll kill them. Her eyebrows tweaks. Right now, Leia's in trouble, and a lot of people might die, so I'm going to sort this shit out, because that's why I'm here. Otherwise, I'm just laying in bed with my eyes stuck open forever. I want to get some sleep, Taki. I know the Blackstones hurt you. They hurt me too, so I'm gonna go out there and kick their fucking asses. And I feel a lot safer doing it with you. She taps her spear on the ground, nostrils flaring. So what, got a plan? We'll leave tomorrow morning, first thing. Who's this guy of yours? And Blackwater, she's camped out near the Great Barrier. And Caius too? Sounds dodgy. I know. Damn it. Well, good thing I'll be there to stop you dumb plebs from doing anything stupid, eh? I grinned. Guess you're right. I gotta score the cell. Can't keep living it over and over. I want to. She tails off. Myself. I grin. Damn right you do. Tomorrow morning I'll be ready. Consider your back's washed. But mark my fucking words, human. She rounds on me, grinning. You let a single demon near me, I'm stuffing Kai's entire fist up your entire ass. Huh, as if he just let you. As if he wouldn't enjoy it. When that tiger finally sets a cock, always got a taste of his relief. A hug her suddenly and tightening. Thank you. Actually, I got one more condition. Yeah? Show me your cock. I chuckled Lisa her and patted her shoulder. We start these bridges together. I'll give you that new spar. Done and done, even. You need to go meet Aeon. He has something that might help us. Right, tomorrow then. Don't leave me behind. Really dream of it. I give her a final nod. Watch as she goes back to leaning on her fence. I can't help but notice her inhale deeply. Her eyes glow shut and her jaw clenches. It'll be okay. I know. Go on, sit face. Catch you soon. With that, I leave her. She seems to want some time alone. By the time I get to Aeon's hut, Nitro and Logan have already assembled a small arsenal. Laid out before the two Black Runners is an impressive arsenal of handcrafted gadgets. A trio of blinders rests between a dozen arrows, throwing knives, and what I can only imagine are more bombs. What is it with Black Runners and making bombs? Logan passes Nitro a half-crafted blinder. Nitro calmly twists the top and sprinkles a thick red powder inside. It's like old times, friend. Logan grumbles happily, his toe wagging. You're remembering when we were young? Hard to forget. He gestures to the small mountain of scrap and potted chemicals laid out around him. It's a far cry from sticks and stones in the wild. You guys used to do this a lot? Since we were pups, I met Logan in the Black Zones, where he was still training with Aya. She would send me to the Black Zone long when I was this age. That young? It was being part of my training. I was good at this. Back then I spent most of my days wandering around the Black Zone alone. Felt like the loneliest dog in Alea. I hadn't been long exiled from my own clan. When I would go into the Black Zones, I was meeting Nitro in these times. We would explore the ocean together. Oh, that's kinda cute. You guys must have been a hell of a duo. A blind dog and a mute hound. Yeah, real something. Alex, Taki will join us on this mission. Yes, he's with us. I suppose I'll feel safer with another one, with another set of eyes on us. Somewhat. His eyes rolled suddenly. I groaned. Again, my stupid plan, I painted a target on my back. Your back. What about ours? Getting Kai's involved in this baccarat, we're dealing with people we can't trust or control. Do we want to have this discussed again? No, I just think it's important we consider every possible scenario in which we all die horribly. We do not know what we will find at the spire. We will make a decision when we are arriving. Yeah, about that. None of us had even heard of the spire until an hour ago, yet somehow Caius knows where it is. If I'm informed, they don't even use proper words. How did he understand one? I'm telling you both, something stinks. I was visiting the hot springs this morning. It is not me. I look away thoughtfully. It's not like Nitro's wild. Something isn't right. What's the alternative? Ready to be murdered by the next demon that wanders out of the Black Zone? Nah, cattle sit around and wait for the slaughter. Humans aren't cattle. Not anymore. Alex. My head rolls around to meet Aeon's voice. Me and Milo march over. It's a fingerprint reader. Unless you have access to Wyatt's prints, we're not getting in. Ah, fuck. Logan flinches. Alex. Stupid thing's locked up. We need Wyatt's fingerprint. Shit. This damn tablet could have had answers on it. It says just like everything else, another fucking dead end. I'm so sick of this shit happening. Might not be hopeless. We can do it before we start. I could uninstall the fingerprint security. What's the catch? We need to plug it into a working mainframe, well with an Exotech friendly operating system still functioning. Aeon, did Logan and Nitro tell you about the spire? They did, lad, they did. Mind if I take this thing with us? Oh, you can access it? You can? Not here, but if I'm right, then that place is an old Exotech bunker. We could break into it there, assuming the technology is still working. What, you leaving again? Tomorrow is an important mission. We'll be back, I promise. You're not gonna let me come, are you? Sorry, Milo. A dose only. It's too dangerous. Eon quickly shuffles over to the sulking tiger. Don't worry, Milo. Me and you again. You know what'll keep you busy? The vehicle. We can fix it. We can. All the parts are there. We just have to tweak the electronics. We do. Milo stares at me, eyes wide. I guess I was. He seems really upset, but turns around and shuffles over to the scrap heap car before letting me offer reassurance. He's really mad at me, huh? We're on the tattoo, he has. Hell, he's only been my acolyte for 3 days. Alright, but that's enough. It is. I've spoken to him. He didn't have much. He didn't. Sad lad, very sad. Frustrated, got a meaningless life ahead. Then you come along. Give him hope, you do. It means a lot to him. I guess. I'll talk to him. Nigel shuffles over along with Logan. I think we have enough craft prepared. That we are ready for this journey we're living at first night. Then we are ready for this journey. We'll leave at first light. Alex, it is late. We will return home. We must rest. And I was already tired after running around Blakestone all morning. Now with the thought of tomorrow's trip lurking on the periphery of my thoughts, I'm exhausted. Wait, Logan, I won't be seeing you again before you go. Right here. Aeon suddenly ducks inside his hut and abruptly slams the door shut. Nitro, Logan, and I frown at one another. The mole bursts back out. A moment later, carrying 2 small, lighted-wrapped packages. For you. They'll keep till morning. They will. He hands it first to Nitro and another to Logan. As the hound takes it, Aeon passes on affectionately. Beef jerky seasoned. I had some spices you like left over. Sandwiches. Aeon. Thank you. That's very kind. Logan sniffs the package and his tail starts to wag. This is smelling good. He hurriedly tugs Aeon into a hug, crushing him against his belly. Aeon chuckles, hugging him back with a flushed smile. Good boy. Have to look out for you, don't I? I love you, Aeon. I grin. However dark my thoughts might have been, however dark my thoughts might have become lately, Aeon always finds a way to lighten them. I love you too, silly dog. But you make me a promise right now. Be safe, look after yourselves, and come back to me. We will be okay, Aeon. But you must also promise you will be okay. Of course, I can look out for myself, I can. Now go, get some rest. Mind if I stay here for the night again? Of course, always room, always. Thanks, Aeon, for working on the tablet and the snacks. I would have made you one too, Alex. Well, of course, we're off his concerns. I know, waste it on me. I appreciate it, though. This is an important task, boys. Very important. What's happening in Alea right now is bad, very bad. If you can't fix it, you must. Milo was clutching White's tablet, twisting and turning it with a confused, bewildered expression. It works, it does. Strange technology, though. Very strange. Milo thrust the tablet into my hands. There are Zephyr letters on it. Read it. I stared at the screen. It's blank, save for 2 things, an Exotech logo in the left corner and a message flashing intermittently in the center. Access denied. Scowling, I tap my finger on the screen, but the touchpad doesn't respond. Frustrated, I hold down the power switch until the device flickers off. I power it back on after a moment, but the same message pops up. Is it busted? Nah, it works. Just locked down. Bite, can't hack into this thing? One moment, get the device in your hands. While Bite does his thing, Logan approaches curiously. This computer is functioning. I turn it around and start him to scream, his eyes wide in awe. There are lights within this display. It's just a display screen, duh. Computer, you will reveal the secrets you are knowing. I continue to smirk, watching him scowl menacingly at his advice. When it doesn't surrender to his threats, he gets closer and bares his teeth. Do not test my patience, Machine. You will not enjoy this. I don't think it works like that. You have to touch it. It is liking when it is touched. Their doses is passed. Ew. No, I mean that's how you control it. Control. The machine is a slave. This is cruel. Machine, you will reveal the secrets you are holding. In return, you will be freed. Tell us of the human called Wyatt. It's not sentient, Logan. It's just a stupid tablet. Alex, do not say this to the machine. Will be upset. The human did not mean these things, machine. Alex, you will apologize. This our robe, my eyes, Milo Snickers. Yeah, Alex, say sorry to the machine. Civil technology didn't think, but you will say these A and I creatures were being sentient. This isn't a, what, fine. I'm sorry, mighty Zephyr machine. I didn't mean to call you stupid. Well, I can barely contain his laughter. Good. Never let you live that down, by the way. Milo, you are laughing. This is a joke. Nope. Sorry. I was, laughing at Alex. Okay. Analysis complete. The tablet has data on it. I can't tell the exact quantity, but it's not months. If I had to guess, it's a personal log of some kind. Unfortunately, it's been really tightly encoded. I can't break it. How come? You're usually good with technology. Whoever coded this was better, much better. See that little inlay on the bottom of the screen? I look at the screen, noticing a small circular indent. If we can repair the algorithm, we will. If it seems like the right move. We won't know until we get there. I still don't believe Caius heard what he thinks he heard. Perhaps, but he was saying he has been to the Spire place. He fixed it. We stare. Car's met. The car's engine roars to life, coughing and spluttering. It doesn't sound remotely healthy, but it works. Milo, how? Once it's over, arms flapping in disbelief. I've never heard crap like that. I have not either. I follow Aeon, unable to comprehend how an 11-year-old managed to do something he's been trying to achieve for years. What do you do, boy? What? Milo emerges from the driver's seat and shrugs. The battery was hooked up wrong. I just rewired it. The engine works. Just gotta connect it to all the other bits now. He does back and tugs one of the protruding wires. The engine slowly winds down. Amazing. Incredible. You good boy. Very good. Tomorrow we could start working on the rest. We could. Oh, exciting. So exciting. Walks over to the bonnet to inspect Milo's handiwork. Hey. Milo blinks up at me. Nice work. Yeah, it was easy. So, can I come now? My face falls. That's why you did it, huh? I know it's dangerous out there, but I'm smart. See, I bet I can be helpful. Just give me a chance. I won't let you down. I don't want to be left here. He's so full of hope and enthusiasm. It's almost tempting to let him join us. I sit outside and sit down on the ground, patting the floor to signal him to join me. He does so. You're going to be an amazing black winner. Even Logan and Nitro think so, but I'm not ready. You've only been an acolyte for 3 days, buddy. And you've only been one for a week. That's different. I'm a Zephyr. I have advantages. He looks away sadly. You don't trust me. You think I'm an idiot. Idiot? You're a damn genius. An asshole, sure, but a genius. But what we're about to do is... See this? He points up. I point up to my scarred face. He nods. This isn't even close to what state the Black Souls have done to me. Out there is murder, fear, hopelessness. I know you've had a close encounter with a demon, but if that thing had wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I haven't taught you to defend yourself out there yet. We've got all the time in the world for it. But His face falls. Okay, fine. Truth is, I don't want to go. I just don't want you to go. You keep saying it's too dangerous, so you might not come back. It would be a nobody. I'd be a nobody again. I just keep thinking like maybe if let's keep thinking like what if me being a black woman is too good to be true? What if this is all just the first good dream I've ever had? I don't want to wake up. I pat his shoulder. It's not a dream, okay? I have the four. I don't know much about training and accolade. I really don't. I hesitate. What is it? I suppose I realized recently that the black souls are just going to keep tormenting me at every step. But I'm not letting them anymore. I can do right by my people and village them. Fix all this. I don't know how that'll work yet, but I know I can't hold back. Sometimes that means doing bad things. He frowns. If it ends like killing people, maybe if I decide to deserve it. How do you how do you decide that? Sometimes you just know. But whatever happens with me, there's one thing I'm certain of. Training you might be the only good thing I know I can do. You'll be the greatest black one I can. You'll be the greatest black one I can make. I promise. His ears flick. Sure. Positive. You'll definitely come back, right? Pity anyone who tries to stop me. Look, you need to promise me something while I'm gone. Yeah? Don't leave the village. If anything happens while you're here, one, I'll find you. He blinks, perturbed. What's going on out there, Alex? Something bad, something I might have caused, and I have to make it right. Just be ready. I will be. I ruffle his hair. Good man. I gotta head home. See you in a couple of days? Okay, don't die. And no more bombs. Fun. With that, Marlowe jogs back off to join Aeon in his car. Alright, you two go and get some rest. Will you be okay? Absolutely. I'll do what I always do at times of stress. Drink copious amounts of tea. I will see you tomorrow, Nitro. He steps over and embraces his old friend. Sleep easy, Logan. And you. Logan opens his arm and tugs me into his side. Come, Alex, it is time to rest. And nestles snugly into the confines of his hold. Let's go. Logan and I bid a final farewell to Aeon and Milo, then began the silent walk home. If we repaired the algorithm, it really could be mine. Soulcreek will be mine. I call the shots. Hear that, Glitz? I'm in control. Me. I decide how this ends. Raises an old friend. I turn the tablet over in my hands for the 100th time. Every curve, every rivet, every small detail, I looked it over beneath the warm, crackling fire for hours. The same message still blinks tauntingly, access denied. You think you can keep me out? You really think I can break you? Beside me, Logan is chewing lazily on a stick of jerky. He eyes me anxiously, and senses concern mounting in our comfortable silence. Eventually, it gets too much for him. He gently reaches over and takes the tablet from my grasp. I allow it, accepting his judgment with a glum sigh. You are not remembering your father. I'll shake my head. On Tabitha. I try to remember more, but everything else is gone, permanently. I'll never see their faces, hear their voices. They're just gone. How's that fair? He shuffles behind me, arms slowly snaking around my waist as he pulls me into his embrace. I saw my eyes sweltering to his affection. My head hits his chest, and I'm coddled by this thick fur and comfortable warmth. I have no idea what I'm doing. We are attempting to stop these breaches. This is our task. Only this, and nothing more. No, Logan. It's not just that. I'm not an idiot. I know this could backfire. I know it's sketchy, not just right. I just gotta take a stand. Be the hunter, not the hunted. No more sulking over shit I can't change. You cannot control grief. But I can use it. This grief is not a weapon, Alex. It will make you reckless. It will hurt. I'm not the one who will get hurt. Who'll be getting hurt. There's a pause. You are changed. I look back at him. You notice? I'm afraid for you. There are things you are not telling me. I don't know where to even begin. But you are trusting me. I do, yeah. I promise I'm okay. I'm in control. He grumbles. You are saying this many times, Alex. Aya was telling me that life is chaos. It cannot be predicted. Many try to control this, but it is only a path to suffering. We do not know what will happen tomorrow. We must accept this and be ready. I sigh. Well, we know we're taking Caius into the black zone. Not like we can control him. The guy could lead us on a wild goose chase. Goose? I do not believe Caius will hunt these. They're rare and not good for eating. I chuckle. Just a figure of speech. Caius is also grieving for Lyra. He believes his missive will bring her justice. It will not. Caius may make decisions we do not agree with. We must be ready to fight if this is the case. Taki has our back. I'm sure Bakura will put up with his shit either. You believe this Bakura can be trusted? I don't know her that well. She was desperate when I met her. I was more than happy to leave her to those Ashlanders who wanted her head. But then she saved my life. She didn't have to. It didn't serve her any purpose. No, it did. Come again? You were only returning to her. You were only returning to help her because she had done this. She had played on your compassion. It is manipulative to do this. You think, I don't know, that's a stretch. Besides, we need her. Perhaps, if she is familiar with these Ashlanders, she will guide us through their territory. My eyes flicker once again to the tablet. Logan spots it and strokes my head soothingly. You will still believe in Wyatt as your father? I'm probably wrong. This is a hunch, me clinging desperately to a wild theory I want to be true. But I think Extra Tech were behind us discover Soulcreek. They cracked it open and Wyatt worked for them. The connections are all there. Perhaps we'll discover these things tomorrow. I had the tablet yet again. Body says there's still data on this. Personal logs, messages from Wyatt. If I can get into it, I might. Remember something? Like, where if he left something in there for me? This is why you are still holding the device. Anything, a picture, a letter, just something to let me know who he was, if he really ever gave a shit about me or Tabby. I groan, slumping back into Logan's hole again. I just want the truth. Logan grumbles, nuzzling his cheek against mine. Yeah, but at least I have you. You always have me. We will determine your purpose here, Alex. I'm promising this. Thanks, Logan. You want to get some sleep? Yes, you'll rest in my arms tonight. The hound places a kiss on my neck. I twist my head around and give him one in return. He meets his mouth with mine, gently tilting his head to kiss with passion. I feel myself melt under his hold, his comfort, his everything. You're a good hound. You're a good human. But you must stay a good human. Promise me this. I'll try. Good. Come. We'll sleep now. Settling his swaying tail, Logan shuffles up and sifts me from his lap. The nightmares never stop. If I'm a monster, Then you made me, and you will suffer. You taught us so much. Fear, suffering, pain. Did you really think I'd let you get away with it? No. I will burn you. Ugh. Just pouting, flesh buzzing. I jump upright in the bed. My skin is soaked in sweat and my hair throbs like fire. Dust falls from the ceiling. Logan sells a savage jolt, some of it clattering to the floor. Logan jerks upwards with lightning speed, dazed and confused, head turning from side to side. Alex. I. The alarm hound is up in a heartbeat, fully alert. That was not thunder. It is danger. He steals a paw hurriedly down the side of the bed and grabs hold of a hidden weapon, a long blade easily the size of my entire arm. I sit, mind racing as he jumps up and leaps over to the door, bars it open with force and brandishing his weapon outside. However, his vigilance quickly morphs to confusion as he finds nothing and nobody out there. I rub my forehead, hair twitches of sweat. Sit, my powers, did I tap into them in my sleep? I give the laws a quick scan. Does it look like anything is destroyed? Fuck, I need to be more careful. Logan could have gotten hurt. These fucking nightmares just won't stop. Bite, you okay? Bite! Damn it, using my powers really does knock him out for a while. But why? Logan cautiously re-enters, still sniffing for danger, mostly twisted and confusing. There was a sound. It was loud. There was not lightning. As he flicks the light on, I try to get to my feet. I'm stuck. Suddenly, by a horrendous, overpowering discomfort, I clutch my belly, wincing. There was nobody outside. I don't thank you. Alex, you okay? Logan drops his sword and walks over, but I'm not in pain. I'm hungry. Ravenously hungry. I need to eat something. But you are not doing this. No, I don't. Gods, I'm starving. I could eat a horse. You will like horse meat? This meat is hard to get. No, I just mean, I mean, hang on. Why can't I talk? I can't stop panting. Can't catch my breath. Shit, I'm breathing normally. Unable to process the moment, Logan suddenly stops dead. His head whips up and his eyes widen in horror and shock like he's just seen danger. What is it? I follow his glare, but he's just staring at a wall. Then his head flicks to the left, then the right. He flinches violently and swipes at the side of his head as though a hornet were buzzing in his ear. What is it? You smell something? My stomach feels like it's eating itself alive, but I ignore the severe hunger pains and step over to him. But he suddenly furiously throws a punch at me. It narrowly misses and he smashes his fist into a wooden post. What the hell? Out. I'm momentarily baffled, but he wasn't aiming at me. He just continues punching at nothing. First left, then right. No, away. He just snarling and swiping at the ear. Motherfucker's gotten into him. Logan, talk to me. Out. You do not belong here. Then it dawns on me. My jaw drops in horror. For a moment, I have no words. It seems impossible. I put myself together and jump over, hand raised to try and calm the hysterical hound down. Logan, stop. He's not going to hurt you. Get out, demon. Logan, just fuck. Stop moving. Bite. Can you hear me? In there? Try and jump back into me. No, I was not doing this, demon. This was you. I grabbed Logan's arm to stop him modestly, swinging his damn fist around. You can't hear him, Logan. Just stay calm. Logan freezes, ears twitching and eyes widened, glaring with fury at absolutely nothing that I can see. Hey, how did you... Never mind. Just whatever you did to jump to Logan, do it again. These are demon powers. They are yours. Hey, I didn't do this. I had no idea Bite could even... Alex, I was speaking to Bite. Oh, sorry. So that's what that feels like. You were the one doing this, demon. No, you won't do it. I am not wanting to keep you in my head either. He takes a sudden swipe at the air. I duck. Logan's punch connects with a wooden beam, leaving an impressive dent in it. Do not insult me, demon. No, you are the one who is being stupid. Leave. And you are looking like a stone that is soaked in male seed. I will not do this. You are not Alex. You are not even having these demonic balls for sucking. The situation was so bizarre, I might have laughed. I grabbed Logan's muzzle and forced him to look at me. Hey, both of you, shut the fuck up for a moment. Logan stares down at me like a rabbit caught in the headlights of a car. Alright, just focus. Think about, try and imagine what you want. Jump back into me. I keep my hands on Logan's face. Maybe we need to be touching for it to work. Logan's eyes sift around as though he's struck by some intense paranoia. Then, oh, thank the gods. It was horrible in there. My head and eyes rolled back with a mighty sigh of relief. Immediately, the painful pang and hunger in my stomach fades away. I got him. Logan steps away, shaking. He clenches and unclenches his fist, taking a moment to pace away with deep, calming breaths. What happened? I have no idea. You were sleeping and then I panicked. Panicked? Why? I thought there was danger. It was a reflex. I don't know how I did it. It felt something horrible. Powerful, right? In your mind. It all happened so fast. I just tried to protect myself on instinct, and suddenly I was in the dog's head. It was awful. Logan, looking considerably calmer, marches up to me and points a furious accusatory finger at me. I'd rather bite. Do not do that again. Tell his stupid furry ass I'd rather suck a demon's cold piece than go back into his head. He's sorry. What? No, don't apologize. He didn't mean to do it. I was having a nightmare and Logan. Alex. What happened? He must have felt my fear in my nightmare. I saw Tabitha, I think, and my mom. I think it was meant to be her. Don't really know what they looked like. They were... Got startled. Mike must have felt it and jumped on a split-second instinct without meaning to. I did not think he could do this. Neither did I. Or me. How did you get back? Honestly, I'm not sure. It did exactly what you said, focus on what I wanted, and it happened. Huh? Uncle Scout scratched his head. Alex, I'm confused. I was thinking only humans could be possessed by these ascended demons. The first possessor has to be human. Remember now, after that, Bite's kind are limited to just us. I need to sit down. He marches over to the bed and plunks his butt down, face low, clearly in a pretty severe state of shock. I sit beside him, patting his arm firmly. It's okay, Bite is totally harmless. He never hurt you. This was a shock for him, too. Are you okay, Bite? Much better now. Gods, Alex. That hound's brain is a fucking mess. Here, I think we all have that in common. I look back at Logan. He's still pretty shaken up, chest rising and falling, heavily, eyes blinking rapidly. I move my hand up to his head, gently digging my fingers into his ears. It's okay, Logan. Nothing to worry about. I could do nothing. What do you mean? I was seeing him, hearing his voice. In my mind, he was not there, but it was real. You know, I know, but it's like I said, he's a friend. Just got a nasty sock. I don't know in this, but he whines sadly, then suddenly grabs my hand and squeezes it. I was afraid. I did not realize this was Mike. I've never met, I've never felt these demons in my thoughts. He looks at me, confused and concerned. You're seeing him like this all the time? Not exactly. He comes and goes. Then, that is what. His gentle hold on my hand tightens. His huge padded paws squeeze my fingers affectionately. That's what Glitz did to you? Yeah, it's similar. But instead of bite, it's someone who can torture you, control you, make you see things, feel things. He was a monster. I am thankful about what this might have been like in my own head, Alex. I'm sorry. I smiled sheepishly, placing my other hand over his and holding it tightly. It's alright, Glitz is dead. We beat him. Because you were strong. In my own way. So that's how they did it? When my kind was still around, infants used us for ascendancy. After that, they jumped from person to person, twisted them and everything around them. Gosh, there's no wonder the Zephyr tore themselves to pieces. Local grumbles thoughtfully. The only way to stop it was to kill all of us. What a fucking nightmare. You believe this was the right choice? I don't know. I'll never forgive them for murdering my family. Maybe someone somewhere knew the real purpose for the human hunt. But everyone else, they just thought it was a sport, food when everything else ran out. They're no better than the demons. Yes. But those people are gone now. No one will treat you like this again. Yes. But those people are gone now. No one will treat you this way again. Some will. They'll regret it. Alex, you do not mean this. You are angry. I know, sorry. It is okay, I understand why you are feeling this anger. Soon you will learn to accept this. You will be a great Blackwater. This is your path. Yep, the last human. A Blackwater, that's me. So, you feeling calmer now? I do not think I will sleep after what has happened. We got a job to do tomorrow. You should try. Here, I get up and switch off the light. Then shuffle onto the bed, coaxing him alongside me. He scoots closer. I pull his head gently onto my chest, both hands firmly scratching his ears and muzzle. He's tense for a moment, but then the giant hound seems to utterly melt on top of me. I plant a quick kiss on the top of his head. He digs his arms around me and hugs me tightly. I'm encapsulated by his dense muscles and cloudy pelt. He grinds his head comfortably into me before shutting his eyes and growling in bliss. You never let anyone hold you like this, have you? No. But I'm trusting you. Thanks, big guy. I trust you too. You are small. I like you too. Get some sleep, mutt. Soon his breathing slows. The slow throb of his heart thunders through me as his grip relaxes is soothing. Continuing to pet him as he sleeps, I shut my eyes. Time to check in with Bite. So, that was pretty wild. I'm going to be coughing for furballs for weeks. Damn dog. What other powers do you have? Demons are individuals. It stands to reason that each have a unique personality and supernatural power. Imagine that hundreds of ascendant demons hidden inside Zephyr's souls, is manipulating the world in their own ways. All that crazy magic being thrown around must have been chaos. Speaking of your powers, do you have an aptitude for technology? Might be something in that. Maybe the spire has some answers. All the more reason why this plan is a good idea. Alice, I have to ask, what do you really want? What does that mean? You're not the same human I woke up with. I'm having a tough time figuring you out right now. It's scaring me a little. Keep feeling like maybe that's just the outside. What about inside? Just decide not to be a pushover anymore. But you never were. My whole damn species was, and I was walking around making every city move I could. Try to grieve and move on. It didn't work out. I'm not living like that. I want to do something about it. That's kind of my point. Do what exactly? Haven't figured that out yet. Does it have anything to do with the algorithm? Maybe we need to go. Maybe we never got a chance to play around with the full thing. I'm obviously meant to use it for something. So that's why you really wanted it fixed? Well, I mean, no, we need to stop the breaches. That's what this is. But after the algorithm is ours, we get to decide. No glitch to mess things up. No one's going to stop us this time. What about Nitro, Logan? What about them? Don't they have a say too? No. Guys, what do you want from me? I want you to promise you won't do anything stupid. And what stupid thing is it I'm going to do? Every move we make is stupid. Then maybe stupid isn't the right word. What about dangerous? The balancing layer is so brittle you messed it up enough already. Now you want action, revenge, whatever, but you're not acting like yourself. You sure? Ever consider that I'm just remembering who I really am? No, absolutely not. You're in a hell of a lot of pain right now. You lost so much, and it might as well have been just over a week ago. I want answers too, Alex, but I want them to heal you. Heal me? What, you think I'm damaged? That's not... Bachman said it best. Nothing can heal you, and everything burns. I'm the last human. What good is a hopeless sap who whines about his feelings? We can't outmatch the Black Souls. We need power. Claiming to speak for your entire race is pretty out there, Alex. I am my entire race, but I get to decide. I'm not the same with the choices I've made anymore. Yeah, I'm angry, and I'll damn well use it. And if healing means letting the anger slip away, I'd rather stay damaged. Alex, what's going to happen when we disagree? We've been fine so far, but I felt you holding that arrowhead against Bakara's neck. I know you wanted to do it. Are you saying of that? She tried to rob us. Answer the question. I guess the answer I killed doesn't count. He was an actual threat. With Bakara, you had a choice. Answer the damn question. What does it matter? We finally beat someone who tried to fuck with us. The moment just got to me. What about next time when the moment gets to you? I'm in control. I hope you're right, because I care about you too much to watch you destroy yourself. That's dramatic. Or anyone else for that matter. Well, good thing I've got you then. If I lose my head, you can take over. Make the call. You promise? Promise. Alright then. Thanks, Alex. That makes me feel better. We'll always be a team. Always. Good night, Alex. See you on the other side. Take care, buddy. I wish I could tell you everything, buddy. But you stopped me. You, Logan, Malo, Aeon, Taki, everyone. You're the only good things I have left. I won't let anyone take you away. Alright, bye. Forgive me. The story will continue in the next update. So, Bite and Logan also have noticed Alex's change in attitude. He's in this quest for revenge, and to a point where he wants to actually control Soulcreek. He wants to control the algorithm. He thinks by controlling it, he can stop everything that's happening. I don't know if this is going to end well. And with Alex, sometimes, well, it seems like the only way he really learns and stops what he's doing is when he learns the hard way. He already did that when he tried to learn the truth about humanity, and he had to learn the hard way. So instead of searching for the truth, he just wanted to be an acolyte. But instead of staying that way, somebody just wanted to be an acolyte. Now he wants to go into revenge. He wants to take revenge on the demons, and I mean, he just, I don't think it's gonna end well. So while they all go on this risky trip to the Spire to see about unlocking the code for this tablet from Wyatt, so I can look more information about Wyatt and what really happened. It seems like Alex wants more than just that. He wants to go in there so he can alter the algorithm so he can control what's going on, because when they first went there to Soulcreek and messed up the algorithm, that's when these got a lot of crickets out here. Anyway, when he first went to Soulcreek and messed up the algorithm, that's when these demons, or that usually stay in Soulcreek, started leaving Soulcreek and going to the greater areas where the tribes people are, where tribes people travel from village to village. So that has created a danger for the village for the village of the Draconic village. So they're going to the spot to see if they can stop, if they can figure out how to stop all this from happening. But anyway, so that CG of Logan lying on Alex, it looks like Alex is actually bigger than Logan on that CG. I mean, it doesn't look realistic. I mean, Alex is 6 feet tall and Logan's about 8 feet tall, so it looks like Logan's about the same size as Alex in that CG. Because to be honest, if he was really big, his head would probably be about half the. His head would probably take over half the screen. But he looks really no more bigger than Logan. So Taki agreed to go on a mission, but it took a lot of convincing, because if you looked up about the Whispers of Carmine, you know why. You know, the black zones, and it haunts her. And she didn't want to go on it, but after some convincing, a lot of convincing from Alex, he finally changed her mind and decided to go. And it seems as though Caius is warming up to Alex, because he even said thank you to him. And he smiled at him. So slowly but surely, Alex is gaining Caius' trust. And Milo, he's a smart kid. He was able to get that car running. And he knew that there was some wires in the wrong place, so he put them in the correct slots, and that made the car start running. So he's a very smart kid, and he keeps it up. He'll probably be very helpful for for a well, what's the name again? For Aeon. I think his name Aeon. Yeah, the mole. So with I think eventually with Aeon and Milo gaining more knowledge, those two would be a very formidable duo when it comes to knowledge and seeking out stuff and how things from the old world functioned. If more people like them come about, then this world could slowly but surely, well, maybe not, but like it may be able to recover somewhat when it comes to technology at a more faster pace. Because while everything is kind of primitive, they haven't lost all of their technology yet. It still works, so it's not completely hopeless for the world to eventually recover and return to where it was, its advanced state, the advanced cities and the technology. Though it will be purely bipeds inhabited the world, not humans. But anyway, so I think that's all I gotta say for now. So next time, all the main characters will leave the village and go to this place, but I forgot what this place called, some kind of bunker by Exotech, and see what this computer, and see if there's anything in there that can unlock this tablet was preventing Alex from accessing information about Wyatt and what might have happened. So, because when she tries to go to the computer, it says access denied. So that's what this mission is gonna be, as well as to see if there's anything it can do to stop what's happening. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Bye.